Welcome to our tub. Come on in. It's warm inside, and there's always room for more.
This podcast contains adult material and is intended for mature audiences only. If you're under 18, grab your rubber ducky and find another tub. This one's not for you. Hello and welcome back in the tub for episode 164. I'm Mr. Berg.
And I'm Mrs. Berg.
And on today's episode, may have a little discussion of our weekend. And then we are going to go back to quite a few episodes back. I think on 2 or 3, actually. We discussed the Yes List. It is a series on Adulttime.com, produced by Bree Mills. Mm-hmm. And really, the topics have a lot in common with industry and lifestyle. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of the meshing of the two worlds. And ultimately, it is the yes of, professionalism, consent, and other things involved. So we're going to talk about the newest episode of that. And then the seminar list has been released for Exxxotica, coming up here now, really in, a week and a half from the time we are recording this. So Exxxotica is coming quickly and looking forward to it. So as we typically do, we'll look down through the seminars. Again, there are new ones here coming up in Chicago. So we're going to dig a little bit into that and discuss some of those seminars that, may be of interest to some, may be of interest to us. But as we say, we always look and say, yeah, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool, and then never make it to any.
Nope.
So sit back, relax, enjoy as we get into episode 164 in the tub. All right. 164. That's a lot.
That is.
And, we've had conversations about that. Never expected to be at this point.
No.
Weren't really sure when we started. Still rolling. Still enjoying it. Still making friends. Still doing some fun stuff. So, guess what? That's why we're still here. But let's get into this episode. As we said in the intro, we got out this weekend. We got out this week. It was a long week for me. Really, really, really long week. Regular work, 3 trade shows in 1 week is a lot.
Yeah.
Plus all the regular work, plus the restaurant. Yeah, it was rough. But we had a little time together. Mrs. kind of came down and joined myself and coworkers for one of those trade shows. Spent the evening in beautiful Morgantown, West Virginia. Was a long night.
Wild and wonderful West Virginia.
Yeah,
isn't that the slogan?
Yeah, that's the slogan. And and it was nice, very nice dinner. And then a night of cocktails and dice and a little bit of sleep, and then a trade show.
Yes. I got a little more sleep than you did.
Yeah.
Not much, though.
So, trip back, night at the restaurant, but then the nightcap. And, boy, it was a night and morning cap, kind of. So we talked,
That night was even later than Friday night.
Yes. But we managed to get out to cheerleaders in the Strip District here in Pittsburgh as our friend Kenzie Taylor was in town.
Yes.
So made it down there, hung out. It's always a great time at the club. Justin, the DJ there, Richie, the GM, all the girls, just great atmosphere, great time. Kenzie in the house, 2 shows. Always energetic, always fun. There were some friends of ours that showed up, weren't expecting. And this time, too, it was very interesting and had some good conversations as just conversations that were struck up by 2 of the dancers.
With 2 of the dancers?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it turns out, well, they follow us on social media. When we actually said, oh, this is us, it was, oh shit. Oh, we kind of follow each other. So good conversations. And just getting to, connect with other people there.
Yes.
And yeah, Kenzie's show first was probably around midnight that she got on stage, 12:30. Second show was about 2. Afterwards, we kind of sat and just started catching up, just bullshitting.
Right.
And by the time we knew it, security was saying, get the hell out. It's 4:15 in the morning. It's time to close. So, from my end, I was up at 20 to 7 the previous day. So it was a long day. Definitely a struggle to get home. Definitely fighting to not fall asleep.
Definitely probably should have had Mrs. drive.
And it was me falling asleep more than any alcohol. I think I had
Still.
3 drinks, but it was a rough get home. But again, a great night, fun night. Everybody at the club, keep an eye out. Just to throw some kudos out to them. It's a class act in that place. And Mrs. even got her pretzel sticks. Don't shake your head and walk away from the food. From a food guy, cheerleaders, menu wise, food offering, they do a good job. So it just adds to everything there. And then we'll have the pleasure of hanging out and spending some time with Kenzie and Tony. Come Exxxotica. So
Yes.
Tony travels with her as her security.
Bodyguard?
Yeah, security. Good guy. Gosh, I think me and him talked about cooking and roasting pigs and alligators and stuff for probably 15 or 20 minutes. But again, good show. The BP was in. We had a little bet.
Oh.
Yep. Was there going to be a jewel in the booty? Yeah, of course there was. I said maybe not. Mrs. was right. But all right. So our evening with Kenzie. That's done. That's over. It was great. Next up is, as we had said, Adulttime.com and the Yes List series. And we've talked about a few of the series in the past. And new one launched back in February, a new episode of the series, and I hadn't watched it yet.
Right.
So I wanted to see what this is about. And it's interesting because you see a lot of this, what this is kind of based upon right now. There is conversation on this. There is videos about this topic in itself. And, well, we can say we have gone to an adult theater, not extreme end of what this goes into. But you really see a lot of it. So This is the yes list. Alone at the park.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to give a little synopsis, Mrs., as they talk about the details?
A synopsis?
Well, they got some paragraphs here.
They got some paragraphs, yes.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Sarah and Vince.
So, who are Little Puck and Vince Carter, played their characters.
Right. As a couple, they've occasionally flirted with mild swinging, but they've never done anything like they're about to do. Thankfully, their relationship is secure enough to test the boundaries that most wouldn't even dare approach.
Okay, fair.
So they're in the car headed to the park. When they finally get to the park, they stop the car and wait.
So essentially, we're public at, if you look at the English term, it's a dogging park.
Okay.
That's the term. That's the term used for that in by them Brits.
For a popular spot for hooking up with strangers.
Yes, in public outside.
So they start fooling around in the front seat of the car, and soon they're joined by Jamie.
Random stranger.
Mm-hmm.
In this, played by Lucky Fate.
Yes. Who approaches from the bushes.
From the bushes into the bush. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see. Time will tell.
He asks permission to join them, and of course, they say yes.
So, essentially, it turns into, it is a public sex scene with a random stranger played out as a threesome.
Right.
And as with this series in the past, after the scene, they actually have the performers sit down and discuss some of kind of what was there within the scene, what happened, how it played out. And it comes back to that one word, one of the important words that we have used so many times, which is...
Come?
Well, that's important too.
Sorry.
Consent.
Oh, I thought you were headed for communication.
Well, I mean, that's part of the 3 C's. I think
Right.
I think that's what I termed it, back in the day. It was the 3 C's. It was communication, consent, and coming. All right. And again, it is throughout this scene, and you don't see it in general scenes where there's the communication, the touching base between Vince and Sarah, who are the couple in this,
Right.
as they discuss, is that okay? What are you thinking? Are you enjoying? And then with every step that is taken by Jamie, it is asking of her permission,
Right.
whether it be to touch, to do any type of action. It's the question. Can I?
Even when she was ordering him to do things.
Yes. It was still the reinforcing. Is this okay? Are you sure? Because there was a lot of parts in this, and she talked about it at the end, the fact that she played a slightly dominant role.
Right.
Even with the dominance factor in it, there was always, again, the reinforcement. Can I do this? Even after it was said, do this to me. So it really, and I think too, when they talked about it afterwards, they had as well said, this is stuff that is talked about. All of the things that you see in a scene are talked about and discussed prior to the scene. Just as in the lifestyle, you have your yeses, your nos, your boundaries, your guidelines.
Right. Well, even Lucky Fate said in the part after the scene that he'll even check in with his co-performer during scenes, like discreetly.
Yeah, and it can be done discreetly, and even in the lifestyle, I think that is some of the nonverbal communication after being in for so long with your partner. From the fact of being able to kind of communicate during a scene in this, in their world. Well, what you see is the finished product. I mean, you're literally going for 10 minutes and then there's a stop and there's a cut and then there's a move or whatever a lot of the time. So you're able to communicate in between. Where in the lifestyle, it can be as much of a touch, a look, anything like that from the communication world. Everyone's different. In that, whether it be partners, whether it be, someone you're playing with, you could have just a little, I guess, what's the right word? I don't know. There's been times within us playing that even though you're in the moment, you can almost sense a change within the other person that isn't your significant other that makes you think, well, wait, maybe let's have a conversation.
Right.
Or not even just a conversation, just a quick yes or no question within that just communication.
A quick check-in.
Yeah. And again, that goes for, I think, everything. Whether it be in the fetish world, whether it be in the straight play world, it could be it's in the soft swap world, whatever it is.
Right.
It's just back to that communication. But again, this whole series really has been good and reinforced so much of this. And I think coming from these performers, they're well worth the watch. And to just hear them reinforce and speak about it. I think there's one more episode within this series that we have not watched yet. But we've kind of gone through all of them. Yeah, and I think there's probably 6 or 7 of them, maybe. And all of them have the reinforcing. So, again, we have, I don't know that we've really kind of touched on any of that.
What?
In a while.
Oh, no.
This whole stuff. And at the same time, it was a pretty good scene, It was a pretty hot threesome.
It was.
Ladies enjoy that, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, just a maybe? Okay.
No, it was a good scene.
Yeah. So, I guess with that, again, adult time, the yes list. This one was Alone in the Park.
Well, you could go back and see exactly how many there are.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could do that if you click right here. Up. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total. And I don't know why this one doesn't show that we watched it, because I'm pretty sure we did look at this one.
I don't think we did.
Okay. So that's Talk
There's
About It.
2, I believe, that we didn't.
Yep. The Talk About It and Mutual Interests are the last 2 in this series. So maybe we'll have to hop into those at a future date and kind of see what those 2 have to say. I think with that, we're going to take a short break, and we will be back and discuss the list of seminars coming up at this year's Exxxotica. And again, there are some different ones that are kind of interesting. I think we had to do a little bit of, Mrs. already did a little bit of research on some of them to find out exactly what it is that they are.
Yes, I did.
All right. So we will be back in a short minute.
This episode is brought to you by Cassidy.com. Have you ever wished there was an all-encompassing way to find sexy, like-minded people in your area? Well, Cassidy has hit that on the head. The Cassidy platform brings the best of sexy social media, profile searches, rendezvous, party calendars, and travel all into one. Find and make new friends, share your naughtiest of pictures with select friends in your Backstage Pass, and plan your next naughty encounter all at once. Follow the Cassidy link in our tub to try it out free for 30 days. When you join, you'll be added to our community to get some early sneak peeks. You'll also be first to know where you may find us out and about.
All right, well, we are back. And as we've been talking for the last few episodes, we are gearing up for Exxxotica Chicago 2025, coming up April 11th through 13th at the Stevens Convention Center in Rosemont, Illinois. We'll be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, as always. Some fun things lined up. Some great performers going to be in attendance. The Fanny Awards on Saturday night. And a full list of seminars on tap. And now we're going to kind of go through that as we have in Exxxotica's past. I'm sure we'll say, hey, we're going to write down a list of seminars we'd like to go to. And on Sunday on the drive home, we're going to say, shit, we didn't go to a damn seminar.
Nope.
As always.
Well, and these first couple, unfortunately, we're not, even if we wanted to, we're not going to make it there for them.
Or right off the bat on Fridays, unless they're repeated. And some of them, they do repeat.
Yeah, these I don't think I saw repeated.
Okay.
Anywho.
So, they are, and this one is, you definitely had to do a little bit of research. So you can talk to that because I had to go out and jumpstart the kid's car, and I wasn't home. Here we are. Still parenthood at 20 years old. That's what you do. And so,
yes,
Mrs., this first one on the list, and when I looked, I went, okay. Just from the title, I'm like, ooh.
So, it is Revolutionizing Erectile Dysfunction Treatment, Exploring Shockwave Therapy and PRP.
So.
PRP.
Shockwave therapy. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, that one I didn't explore so much because it kind of is self-explanatory.
Well, and again, and I don't know that it is. I mean, shockwave therapy, I immediately think a TENS unit.
Right.
Zapping my wiener. Or a sounding rod up my pee hole and tapping it. And I'm like,
it's more likely TENS unit because they are
you're stimulating nerve endings and stuff.
Nerve stimulation for in other purposes too.
Yeah, I use it on my shoulder regularly. Yep, I got it. You still won't let me put it on your nipples to try it.
No, thank you.
I tried.
No.
Okay, so what's PRP? Because in my world that has some meanings, but that's in the food world. It has nothing to do with a wiener.
Wait, PRP in the food world? What is?
Yeah.
What's?
It's anagrams in the or whatever they call that shit, abbreviations for shit in my world.
Ah, okay. So, PRP is platelet-rich plasma therapy. Involves concentrating a patient's own platelets, which contain growth factors, and injecting them into the penis. In this case, it's used for other types of injuries and things like that to stimulate the healing process, but the purpose of it here is to stimulate blood vessels and things like that.
I've never ever heard of something like that. It's all natural. Mm-hmm. It's coming from you. Mm-hmm. It's not medical based. It's not drug based, prescription drug based for someone that has, otherwise tried those, needed those, might have high blood pressure issues, heart problems that can't take some of those prescription drugs. Mm-hmm. It is interesting. I'm almost thinking, is that like essentially, bone marrow transplant, stem cells, something like that would take, good cells from your body if that is the cause of it, and putting them in to help. So it really is an interesting, medical practice that, again, I've never heard of.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So anywhere that you can get help if you need it, then by all means, go for it.
Yes. All right.
So.
Next one.
Yeah.
Sex, orgasms, and hormones. Unlocking the secrets to women's pleasure and wellness.
I'm calling bullshit.
What? On what?
If somebody figured out a woman, they'd be a multi-billionaire.
I got a little giggle at the host's name though. Hosted by Dr. Down Below.
Oh, well, I mean, maybe Dr. Down Below knows about the Down Below.
That's unlocking women's sexual wellness, breakthrough treatment, and empowering insights.
Well, and I guess there's, and we've had conversations. There's, and we've shared that on the show, that there is a lot of, having an orgasm is about comfort, about getting over it yourself and in your head. Guys with ED, there's a lot of that as well. So,
right.
I mean, if it says empowering insights, all right. How do you get around yourself?
Right, but I think too,
breakthrough treatments.
The title does touch does mention hormones.
Okay.
Breakthrough hormone treatments, because women know as you age, or even younger people can have issues with those hormones that help with
arousal,
wetness,
moisture.
Arousal.
Oh, you could say it moisture.
Moistness. And just general libido.
General feel good libido. Yeah, right. Everything.
Right.
All right. Well, it is, so right off the bat, it is sexual well-being.
Right.
And sexual health.
For both.
Yeah, but essentially female. Both sides.
Then next up, the back door, exploring the body's unsung hero.
All right. And so description. The goal is to demystify the process, foster open communications, and help participants cultivate a respectful and pleasurable experience. I mean, respectful and pleasurable experience. Yeah, that is.
Guys, you can't just lube it up and.
Yeah, you can't just spit on it and smack that and frickin'
jam it in.
Yeah, go full tilt. Because you may get freaking punched.
Mm-hmm.
And
Punch, kicked.
and you can essentially, I mean, you can do damage.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So again, I think that is one, as we've talked about. There's some things that are growing as far as being destigmatified, as they put. Oh, they put it demystified, but
stigmatized, destigmatized,
destigmatized, and just the openness and discussion about it.
Right.
Because there's definitely positives if the experience is right. Again, you're talking about a place that there's lots of nerve endings and things that can really change
the experience.
The experience in an encounter.
All right. Loyal Fans overview.
So, and they've done this one in the past. So Loyal Fans, again, is a huge supporter of Exxxotica. This is always one that is there. It is definitely geared towards a lot of the content creators, but towards the public as well, that may say, okay, we've heard about this. How does it work?
All right. And we've got MILF Ain't Easy, balancing sex, intimacy, and carpools. Because let's be real, being a MILF is a full-time job and you deserve to enjoy every part of it.
And I think last year there was something kind of like this. It was, parenthood and how you kind of navigate that. Again, from a lifestyle standpoint, when we talk to people, and we were in the same boat, we're in the same boat. Look, life and kids and careers, that takes up a lot of time.
Right.
So how do you get your time? From the lifestyle standpoint, from just a regular standpoint. Very much important to figure that out.
Right.
So that is definitely a very good one. Again, based off of and geared toward women.
Gripping 101. Mastering the art of pelvic power and pleasure.
So this is interesting.
Gripping 101 is a hands-on but clothes-on seminar designed to help you understand, strengthen, and maximize the power of your pelvic floor for enhanced sensation, orgasm, and confidence in the bedroom.
And so that is... Yeah, I guess you can do stuff down there and exercise and work and stretch, and if it is good for you, it's good for him, and okay.
It's mostly about strengthening those muscles.
Okay.
Do your Kegels. Men can do them too.
Uh-huh. Yeah. They say if you do that, you shoot farther. All right.
Posing and capturing confidence. A BBW's model's guide to stunning photography.
And another kind of great topic. And body positive.
Right.
Styling tips.
Covers
lighting.
Flattering poses, body positive styling tips and techniques to work with lighting, angles, and photographers to create stunning, empowering images. And it looks like it is hosted by a BBW model, but really, I feel like it's like for anybody.
And that's what I was just going to say, sure.
Our own things that bother us about ourselves.
Sure. Yeah. There's always that. Everybody has that thought. You're right. So again, this says BBW, but it could translate into whether you're petite, whether you're normal, whether you're, a BBW, whatever body, shape, style, look. Well, I would imagine that anybody's going to take something out of something like that.
Right. Yep. All right. Getting into the swing of things.
And this is the first of the lifestyle seminars hosted by Ken and Dawn. Again, great friends from Cassidy. And it's learn about the lifestyle and how the levels of participation for everyone from mild to wild.
The psychology of pole dancing, strength, sensuality, and breaking boundaries. This presentation will break down the psychology and spirituality of pole dancing, reframing it not as something shameful, but as an empowering practice of self-discovery and liberation.
Okay. I can see that. Again, fresh off of Weekend at Cheerleaders. And I think that's the thing, because there are some performers there. When you go to a gentleman's club, it's, I want to see pole tricks. I want to see pole tricks. But there is some that it is so sensual. It's not not dirty and raunchy.
No.
It doesn't have to be.
Right.
And there's so much, it says strength and sensuality. There's a lot involved in that. There's a lot of strength and talent involved to make it sensual. And there's definitely a few performers there that know how to do that very well.
Right. And it's not like you can just jump on the pole and
spin
do
around.
some tricks. Like, yeah, if you're not strong enough, if you're not trained right, you can like really hurt yourself.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you're getting stitches and you're getting carted out on a gurney.
Yep. All right. Throat choreography, mastering the art of seductive and skillful fellatio.
All right.
And the description just
BJ
says,
101.
right? The description just says, get ready to take your mouth game to new heights.
All right. So last seminar on Friday is by Basis DX and
Pro 13.
Pro 13, and that is a new. We've talked about it a little bit. It is a new testing company,
Right.
for the industry. It is full at-home tests. So they're really, and the focus of that is destigmatizing sexual health and testing.
Right.
Again, we talk about that, knowing your status, all of that. Well,
I mean, but I think they're trying to make it more normal, not just for the industry,
and it is for everyone,
the public as well.
Sure, yeah, because as the general public, you can order one of these kits and get it done. Have it shipped. Everything is done at home, even the blood draw. They the piece of equipment that they have literally is like an insulin pump almost. And you put the vial on it and you stick it onto your arm. You push a button and it pushes a needle in and it vacuums out a vial of blood. You package up and you ship to them. So it really is.
And it's not a huge vial either, folks. No. It's a tiny vial.
No, it really is a small vial, because I had even asked when we first met the founder of the company. Gosh, I think that was back in New Jersey. It might have been in Chicago last year. I don't know. I can't remember. Right. And I just said, how are you able to get all of these tests done for that little bit? Because essentially when you go somewhere else, they're drawing 3 to 4 vials. And they've figured it out that well that that's all they need. But again, it is really something that it is great for everyone, for the community, the lifestyle community, the general population, everything.
Yes. So the seminar is titled, which we didn't mention yet, Fuck Like a Porn Star and Test Like One Too. Designed to reduce stigma and provide the tools that you need to stay informed and safe in your sexual health journey.
So, and this actually says this is a seminar series. The series means that they actually
yes
are
it
a couple times,
yes.
or I think daily. They do one of the seminars every day.
Yes. Mm-hmm. All right.
This next one is it's drawn a lot of positive and negative within the community, within the general everyday world, honestly. Because I've had it in my day-to-day work that it's popped up. You know, there are people that they're like, oh, well, you use this for your emails. And I'm like, no. And that is, it's titled AI and the Future of Intimacy. Unlocking Passive Income for Creators. So this, again, has gotten both positive and negative reaction from people from the AI world of artificial intelligence to where, it takes your likeness and creates things. And will create scenes and everything. And the advanced technology of this, boy, it's pretty damn good. It's really scary that it is as good as it is and where it's come from.
All right.
This is very interesting. On Saturday afternoon, Seika.
It's not the only time it's...
Okay. A documentary.
It's a repeater as well.
Is it? Okay. A documentary screening and book reading with adult film icon Seika. The Platinum Princess of Porn. A legendary figure from the golden age of film with over 40 years in the industry. She's an accomplished author and globally recognized icon. So she is going to be there discussing her book and her documentary. And she has been at the last few Exxxoticas. Again, we're going back to the 60s and 70s. Probably the 70s. 60s may be a little too far. But into the 70s, when it really kind of... when porn really was... made a statement.
Yep.
So more on Saturday.
Embracing pleasure, confidence, curiosity, and kink at any age.
All right.
Sex, age, and body positivity.
So we are here now with a second body positive, which again is good. As we said, in the industry and the lifestyle, there's something for everyone.
Right.
And it is a big thing for people to overcome personally.
Well, and I think the first part of the description, I don't know, the title.
The title, yeah.
Confidence.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, a lot of it comes down to that, being confident and being confident in your body, skin.
Confident in exploring a kink that interests you. Yep. And here's...
Right. Next, okay, that one again.
Basic GX, yep. Keeping the spark alive. Exploring sexual fantasies in long-term relationships. Focus on threesomes, BDSM, kink, and more. Participants will discover ways to explore new experiences while strengthening their emotional and physical connection.
Okay. And, in long term, you hear people say, yeah, stuff got stagnant. Okay. Fair.
Yep.
Natural. How can you overcome that?
Right.
So, and actually one of the tags here is sexual health. Next one is solo in the swinger scene. Navigating the lifestyle as a single.
Yep.
If you're single and curious about the lifestyle, the seminar is for you. Brought to you by our friends at the Deviant Network, Luke and Kim, 15-year hosts and educators.
Yep.
So, great people, great couple. We hang out with them a good bit while we're at the shows. Very knowledgeable, and again, been doing it for a while. So that is an interesting kind of conversation.
Right.
Because, and we've talked about it as well, flat out, single men have a bad rap.
Yes.
For them overall, single men get a bad rap. The few affect the many, I think, is really what it comes down to. And
I don't know, I kind of feel like that should be reversed. The many affect the few.
Yeah, well, and no, you're not wrong there, because I think over our time, when it comes to single males, we've run into more
that are just creepy.
And they're just a stunt cock that is just looking for a quick lay.
Right.
So, unfortunately, it seems like, hey, guys are like, oh, yeah, I could be a swinger and just, get all the puss I want. I'll just slay puss all day. No, that ain't how it works. For some, it does. And don't get me wrong.
A lot of them think that just because we're swingers, it means we'll literally fuck anything.
Sure, yeah, and again, don't get me wrong. There are
right.
Well, no, there are people out there that's what they're looking for in the lifestyle. So that's fine. But the majority of swingers, that's not their thing.
Right.
So do it right. Be a professional. Don't be a douchebag. I mean, I could get up on stage and talk with Luke about that. Just be like, yo, gosh, just don't be a douchebag.
All right.
All right, next.
Your body, your camera, a hands-on workshop to do it yourself, to DIY your own boudoir photos at home.
All right. That is very interesting. The Loyal Fans Overview. We've already seen that.
Owning your sexuality, a journey to self-acceptance.
And look at who this host is. This is interesting, because this is a past guest and a friend of ours as well. So in this seminar, Coraline Jewell shares her personal journey from a strict religious upbringing and conventional education to the moment her life took a drastic turn when she chose to embrace a different path. That will be a very good seminar. Coraline is a good speaker. She is very animated, very high energy. This one here is very interesting. Seeing this is something that is on the list that I'm like, oh boy, I'd like to sit and actually see one of her seminars.
Right. And she's kind of been out of.
Yeah, she's had some health things going on. She had, some major back surgery. So we haven't seen Coraline in a year. This is her first Exxxotica in a year. So it's good that we'll be able to see her. But this one is a pretty interesting seminar here. Next up is Breaking the Stigma. Herpes, disclosure, and sexy confidence in the BIPOC sex industry. Through empowering conversations and practical insights, participants will gain a deeper understanding of herpes, explore strategies for navigating disclosure with confidence, and how to maintain self-worth and pleasure in both professional and personal settings. All right.
Map your pleasure.
a hands-on exploration of the erotic blueprints.
I'm ready to laugh, learn, and walk away with fresh, playful techniques to keep the passion alive long after Exxxotica ends.
Okay. This one, we've seen. This one, they've done something like this before,
They
and
did this exact.
is it the exact one?
Yes.
And I remember seeing this and saying, it goes right in line with what we talked about earlier with the BBW, the body positive, and everything. And I'd love the fact that they have something like this.
It's handy, capable, and kinky, supporting your disabled partner in a kinky relationship.
Yep. The workshop's designed to gently guide able-bodied participants in nurturing relationships with their disabled partners. And again, that is just something that really kind of hits. I mean, everybody has fantasies and they're entitled to that sexual intimacy. Just because just because you have a handicap doesn't mean you're excluded.
Right. Behind the screens, what science says about camming, fantasy, and connection.
Okay. This one's interesting. So this is Dr. Amanda Green, PhD. She's a senior research scientist and director for research at the Kinsey Institute, where she specializes in psychology of modern relationships, intimacy, and sexual well-being. Okay.
For some reason, that name and title makes me I feel like
we've read an article or something that she's done in the past. The name does ring a bell. All right. Next, in this interactive, the art of seamless seduction and consent. Interactive class, you will learn how to navigate erotic experiences from playful flirtation to full scene dynamics. All right. Well, there's butt stuff made easy. Just breathe.
Just breathe. Anal made easy. Attendees will learn evidence-based breathwork techniques to support a positive and safe experience, along with practical strategies, anatomy insights, and technique guidance.
All right. So more butt stuff. And again, breathe, relax. Don't tighten up. We talked about, tightening and pelvic work in the past, but you don't want to be doing any tightening and you want to relax.
All right.
This one is kind of interesting as well, and I'm thinking this definitely is more geared towards industry.
It says, well.
Oh, yeah.
Could be anybody, really.
Yeah, I guess so.
Whole You, self-care for life on and off camera. In this empowering and practical seminar, we'll explore how to build healthy boundaries that support your work, relationships, and well-being.
Yeah, I guess so.
It is geared towards it, but it would probably benefit just about anybody.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Seika again. Behind the lens, from passion to profession. How to break into the boudoir
photography industry.
Okay, so that's someone that's looking to, camera work. And there's a lot that goes into that.
Right. Next is Master Your Erection, Strategies to Stay in Control. Reveals practical techniques to help you stay in control of your erection even under pressure.
Okay.
Then we have Oral 101.
So that's a step after the previous How to Do Fellatio.
A comprehensive guide to fellatio. Whether you're looking to refine your technique or gain a deeper understanding of pleasurable oral experiences, seminar provides a judgment-free space to learn, ask questions, and explore the nuances of intimacy with expert guidance.
All right.
Transitioning from lifestyle to content.
And we've seen a lot of this. It's out there. I mean, we've played around with it. Not majorly, from time constraints and other things, but whether you're a newcomer or who have been hesitating on the sidelines, seminar provides a clear, practical starting point to navigate the industry. So, tax strategies for industry professionals, roadmap for success in the industry. So there's a lot here on Sunday that really are geared towards industry themselves. And we do kind of see this, especially the tax stuff and things like that this time of the year, as we're quickly approaching. Shades and Curves, that's interesting. Painting workshop. Celebrating the form of beauty. All right. And Shameless Kinky. Unleash your desires with confidence. Ready to explore your kinky side without guilt or shame. Shamelessly Kinky is a transformative course designed to help you embrace your desires with confidence, pride, and empowerment. And I think, and that's the last one of Exxxotica. And I think that the maybe hesitation of some people to get into that and explore, because there's such a dark cloud over it.
Right.
It's always been hidden behind door number 3. But again, it's becoming more accepted, more out there, more open.
Right.
That, hey, if you're confident in it, if it's something you wanted to try, go for it. Essentially. Again, that kind of lays out. Boy, there was a lot of talking there. But there is some really interesting and different seminars. I think that's one thing that they've always done at Exxxotica was push the boundaries. They always had something different. The seminars aren't stagnant.
No.
At all.
No. There was a little less of the kink related than...
Yes. Last year was very heavy on kink. This year really isn't. There really wasn't a lot. And again, and maybe that's just kind of the flow that they're having. I don't know that it'd be venue.
I don't mean venue, location.
It could be.
I don't know.
It could just be that, hey, we ran these last year, so we got some new ones and we'll kind of go. Not that what there is isn't just as important or beneficial, And I think the one thing that I've noticed about going to Chicago, this location, the dungeon experience is the busiest of all of them. And maybe that is, hey, they know the clientele flock there already and they have that understanding.
Maybe, yeah.
So that could be a bit of it as well. But again, some really cool stuff happening. We're getting there. It's a week and a half away. Again, shoot us an email. Let us know if you'll be there. We will be there all 3 days. And on the floor, having fun, doing some interviews, hanging out with some friends, attending some of the after parties at night. May have a few other things happening. Stay tuned on that one. There will be one more episode prior to that. And then you'll be able to follow the shenanigans daily on our social medias. And then we'll be following up with more dipping the toes in the tub segments once we get back. And then I'm sure we'll be discussing a little trip we have coming up. We may have some guests after Exxxotica to talk about this little trip that's in the works. As we're heading north over the border for a little weekend getaway. So I think today is time to call it a wrap. What do you think?
I think so.
All right. Well, that is it for this week then. Don't forget to follow us on our social medias. Berg Couple for Fun on Twitter and Instagram. The Bergs on Facebook and Reddit. OnlyFans.
Yeah.
What's the OnlyFans? There's 2 of them.
There are.
Did you? Yeah, I remember that one. There's 2 of them. So there is ours. Is Berg Couple for Fun, but then,
yes,
Mrs. has her own.
That's right.
Oh, and that is
Mrs. Berg.
All right. So you can catch us there as well. You can hit us up on email, thebergs@inrtub.com.
Right?
Our website is inourtub.com.
Catch us on Free Swap or
Full.
yeah, full Free Swap, Full Swap Radio.
I mean,
See, you asked me if I remember my
free
lines.
for all swap. I mean, hey.
On
more the
Full Swap
merrier.
Radio.
Yes. Monday at 9 and Fridays at 1. And hey, keep an eye out on those social medias as well. That's where our travel plans and the upcoming where we gonna be is gonna be. So, with that, remember to pay for your porn. Support all the wonderful, beautiful content creators and performers that we have on this show, that we know within the industry. Take care of yourself, mental health. Do what makes you keep ticking and being yourself. Remember to wrap it before you tap it. Lick it before you stick it. And until next time.
We'll keep the lights on and the tub warm for you.